Hey, what's going on, guys? Playing some Remnant 2. Just decided to go ahead and stream today for some reason. But we'll get to it here in a second. That sound means there's a horde coming, or just a big group of enemies. So this is one of the side dungeons. Not exactly sure what to find in here, but we'll go through it. Okay.
That's ominous. Here they come.
I can only walk in this realm.
Glad that's over.
I think he was worse the first time I fought him. If you don't know anything about Remnant, the levels you generate, like you can play the same level, because it's all procedurally generated. I was hoping there was something over here, but I guess not. I believe he just did that.
That's nice.
Good old ornate flail. Sometimes that's all you need. Hopefully you can't hear my cat lick herself behind me. Well, that's what you get sometimes. That was dumb.
Well, at least that's over.
I didn't think that book was going to go flying like that. Uh-oh.
Okay, this is it.
Oh no. It's unmapped. You know, it's always a fake one. Where's the real one? And he hits pretty fucking real. Damn.
Well, at least that's over.
Memoriam medallion key. Well, I guess we'll go into the right side and see where that goes. Or maybe not. Interesting. And obviously the medallion goes here. It's not terrible. I mean, obviously there's a way to open that door. There's some way to get over there. Whether it's a hole that goes underneath or a way over this way. This is also blocked by a door. Which means there's a secret somewhere. And back in we go. Haha. What is this? I know what that is. Let me explore this first. Well, I know what that is. I don't know where it goes, but I know what it is. Apparently it's the way in there. I guess we'll find out.
Real pretty. Yep. I don't trust this place.
And this time, this side is closed. Which means this side should be open. Indeed. Yeah, that makes sense. Just gotta check it, just be sure. Oh, I probably could use them down. I never stood a chance. Yeah, I likely could have used the medallion here and got something different. Oh. Let me make sure. I mean, that makes sense. But still kind of disappointing. Then the old palace of the One Tree King. And okay, there's another way.
Damn it!
No, looks like there's a lot of stuff here. Well, we'll go down first. We'll see where this goes. It looks like there's like a whole path behind that. Which is interesting. Another little side path.
Here they come.
Damn, okay. Reason I don't heal, I have pretty decent health regen.
Here we go.
Trying to remember. I played through this a good long while ago. Hell yeah, I got +1 per second health regen. Ow. Okay. I guess I should have went that way the first time. Oh well.
nature awash in a strange land. How curious. Prithee, tell, have you come to do the one true king's bidding, or to chase the thread of fate that has brought us each to this moment? No, I do not detect the bitter taste of madness about you. You have not yet spoken with our king. Perhaps it is fate, after all, that brings you to the depths in which I find myself confined. I am Namue, goddess of the Fae, lady of the lake, seer, and counselor to the one true king. You have my attention. Ah, when the one true king was deposed at the hands of those he trusted most, the cost our precious kingdom suffered was greater than we ever could have imagined. Convinced of the plot's merits, I lent my power to the treachery, bewitching a dagger that it may be capable of killing a god such as he. At the last moment, I realized the folly of my actions, and secretly altered the spell to instead lull him into a deep slumber. Aside from sparing the Fae his brutality, I had no way of knowing this act would affect our world, much less in so dire a manner. The one true king was spared his regicide, but by means of a dark magic. Two kingdoms twined, our beloved kingdom of the Fae and the unfamiliar world of the Dram. By the hand of the one true king, he is the most powerful being in this world, more so than even myself. He alone is capable of such an act. Though I played a part in his betrayal, I alone am the one who brought him back from his eternal slumber. My reward was a delayed death, that I might consider my betrayal and amply feel the weight of it. Be advised, strange one, do not underestimate the one true king, nor trust him in his present state of madness. To do so would surely be your last mistake. Go in peace, strange one.
Back to the palace of the one true king. So going down, we're gonna go ahead and go up, see where the heck that goes.
Come here.
Ah. Alright. Almost got me there. You know, I think I could have got it from that book that I gave to the dude. Oh well. At least I got something for it earlier. Can always do that next time. Awful lot of dead Fae. All the councilmen. The tribunal. Gone. Slaughtered.
Footsteps, the putrid smell of mortality. Another traitor, or a wayward child in need of suckling. Tell me, who dares Who dares disturb the one true king's solitude? Speak, or lose your tongue. I have heard as much from traitorous tongues. Filthy lies! Be warned that I suffer no fools. If you wish to live, prove your loyalty by slaying the duplicitous lesser goddess Numnue. Or raise your pathetic hand against me, and your mortal suffering ends here and now. Which will it be?
I think I'm gonna have to kill her this time around, and then fight him, just so I can get the item.
Numnue, the Lady of the Lake, confidant turned traitor. Even now she is bound by her treachery and my shackles. Find her in her secluded prison tower. Kill her, traveler, and make certain that it is neither quick nor painless. Make her writhe in pain! Do that, and I
Easy looking boss.
Oh, he's going to be.
or refuse, and you shall be the one writhing in pain. My patience wears thin, mortal. Yet, I am curious. What simple ponderings preoccupy rotten beasts such as yourself? I shall allow it. You may ask your question with haste. The Fae, my Fae, are fallen creatures requiring an iron rule to prosper. Savages prone to base hungers, yet with such beauty and potential within. They are traitors! Traitorous infidels at their very core! Meat for my skewers, the lot of them! Such are the Fae. The Drand are unfamiliar to even me, the god and one true king of this realm. Yet they are loyal and obedient, as lower creatures ought to be. They did not exist in the world before I was betrayed into a dreamless sleep, but eagerly awaited my rule upon my awakening. A replacement and punishment for the treacherous Fae, perhaps. Take note, traveler, for in a world of savagery, the choice at hand is a bent knee or a broken neck. Very well. You may ask one more question, and one alone. Choose wisely and swiftly. That is not a question. Do not try your luck, mortal. The scribe. I can scarcely recall the rat's measly existence. But if he yet lives, it shall not be for long. None shall escape their due retribution, even the most inconsequential of rodents. You would do well to remember that. Numnue, the Lady of the Lake, confidant turned traitor. Even now, she is bound by her. Find her in her secluded prison tower. Do that, and I shall reward you. Are you not rather impudent for a mortal? Such hubris. I am not cruel. I am just. I am a king. The one true king of the Fae. My people. Heathens. Savages. They respond only to cruelty. Without said cruelty, they would fall into chaos. This world would be awash in blood and agony. If only they were as docile as those Dran creatures. A goblet of cruelty to prevent an ocean of turmoil. It is a fitting exchange. And they reap what they have sown. I cared for them, looked after them, and they betrayed me! They are lucky I do not engulf this whole world in flames! Such is the weight of my crown. Numnue. Even fine. Do that. The insect thinks it stands a chance. Know that you are little more than a pest, flittering about at the feet of a goddess. That is why I shall deign to temporarily grant you the power to do my bidding. To that end, take this. Your orders are clear. Do not return until the deed is done. I have spoken. Take your leave, now.
The strange one returns, and yet something has changed within your heart. I can tell by the look upon your face and the pained aura that surrounds you. You have met the king. No, do not attempt to deny it. I see all. So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Very well. The Mad King wishes you to kill me out of vengeance for my part in the betrayal that cursed his mind. As for myself, I wish to be spared, that I might one day remedy the ills that I unwittingly unleashed upon this world. and also for the king to be put out of his misery. Because I am the only one who might set things right. And I am close. So close. I simply need more precious time. Yet I know how you mortals operate. Rest assured that a handsome like this derelict lighthouse of the Dran, there was once a beacon of hope that guided the Fae ever on. Will you light the way? Have you the courage to set right what the gods themselves have set asunder? Decide, strange one. Duty or hope? Sweet mercy, and from a mortal to a goddess, no less. It shall not be forgotten nor taken for granted. I thank you, strange traveler. As promised, a reward befitting your deed. Take it, along with my eternal gratitude. I trust that I shall see you once more after your efforts have come to fruition. And the Mad King has been laid to eternal rest. All within this realm are counting on you for our freedom. The most divine gift of all. There is not a moment to waste. Until we meet again. Fare thee well.
Just like, here's a reward. But it's actually just a quest item. Not that the item she would have gave me would have been much use to me anyway, but that's not the point. Feels so late. It's only 6:42.
Is your task complete, or your life forfeit? A choice has been made, a fate sealed. Tell me, and pray that your words are sufficient to save your insignificant life. You dared return after betraying your king? Vile, despicable mortal! I have given my life to this wretched world, yet at every turn a betrayal! Rats in every wall, traitors multiplying like insects, death to traitors! Make your peace. Come! I shall not sully my throne with your unworthy blood! But a drop in my rain of blood. A lost whisper in the echo of eternity. Return to the nothingness from whence you came! another insect for my collection.
That's it. For now.
Damn, I almost had that weapon down. I'll have to get it next time. X button isn't working. It's weird. There we go. I think this DLC was a little better put together than the last two. It seems like they gave up, especially on the very last one. Well, I don't know the order in which they came out. I know this one was first. That's about all I know.
One returns, yes. I sense the stains of blood that can never fully wash away. The price of heroics that shall live on long after your mortal death. You are no ordinary creature, that much is certain. I know none aside from myself capable of slaying a god. Life is nothing if not curious. I dare say you have no need of that blood-soaked trinket any longer. I shall now bestow your true reward, a boon for your noble efforts in killing the Mad King. Take this, along with my eternal gratitude. Fare thee well, indomitable traveler.
Gift of the Unbound. Wow, that ain't bad.
Carrying that handgun I made? Good choice. Shows you've got some taste. Alright, let's see what you've got.
everything. Quality.
Wait. It must be fully upgraded.
You must return soon.
See if I can't kill the final boss now. Damn. I'll have to so quick. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe do a little bit of dodging. A little dodge action. Okay, game, thank you. It's like, nah, you can't heal. You do a better second phase.
Now you tell me?
I'd hoped it would not come to this.
Come to what? Hey. Hey! There's gotta be a way. What are we doing here? There isn't a goddamn way.
Only two outcomes for me. The corruption consumes us all. Or...
Keep! What's going on? Why isn't it staying dead?
The corruption is inviolate. Containment is no longer a viable option. The only outcome left is... annihilation. To eradicate the corruption, the system must be restored.
Okay, what the hell does that mean?
It means wiping everything. Starting over.
Starting over? I thought we were trying to stop that from happening.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
This is... unexpected. I am... reluctant to execute.
No. Keep, there's... another way. Traveler! On me!
Clementine!
Well, that was definitely an ending. One of the endings of all time.
Crazy-looking boss.
Was a pretty crazy looking boss.
Better be worth my time. All right.
Alpha and Omega.
Okay.
Might as well do an adventure. It keeps giving me the DLC location. I just need regular Yasha. Oh.
Hey!
Take care of yourself, you hear me? I've never seen anything like this before.
It's pretty grand. Let's see what's in door number 2. I thought he was pretty slick with that fucking armor. Spiced plums.
Waiting. That's far enough. Paxotech. It stands before the Eternal Empress, mistress of the Red Court, favored of the Thane. Yet it is nothing. Hoofless, feckless, interloper.
Hey, easy now.
And where it stands, it dies.
Whoa, maybe we can talk about this.
Dafka. It seems it shall live. For now. But tell us, Paxotech, what woes does it bring this time? It stands before the Eternal Empress, once and future ruler of Yesha. Her Majesty asks once more, what brings the Paxotech to her court? Answer, for eternal life is not the same as eternal patience. From the Krell to Ford to the Destroyer, Paxotech ever served the wants of the self. There is no name more cursed in these royal halls. When the pestilence came, Ford succored the schismatics. Treachery turned to ruin. Ruin to desperation. Her Majesty would see Ford bleed. Would see all Paxotech put to the blade. But the Paxotech prowess is fearful. Ford, the Destroyer, and others were staggering, undeniable. Perhaps Paxotech's strength can serve to liberate, rather than oppress Her Majesty. In her eternal wisdom, will grant it grace. The Paxotech's life in exchange for another's. Her permanence has spent many lifetimes communing with the Thane. The Holy Tree grants euthanasia, but also clarity. The Paxotech needs salvation, power to overcome the only true enemy. Do not demur, for it has not the guile to see beyond her eternity. All dance to the same world song. Different notes, different parts, same tune. To acquire her eternity's grace, it must prove itself loyal. for Her Majesty will not suffer another transgressor. It deserves death, yet spits at the alternative. Her infinitude is too gracious, yet let it decide. Her permanence savors either outcome. She desires only to bring the Nunyatav back to the pen, to draw her people back from the abyss created by the Sundering. But the abomination bedevils her will. A horror, wretched in her sight. Let the Paxeltech face this dark spirit. Be not her bane, but her blade. Then the Paxeltech shall have its reward. The path to desire is neither easy nor safe. Go forth, blade. Cut away the rot that plagues this world. Prove there is one Paxeltech that is more useful living than dead.
Well, got our mission. He's coming right for us. Is it really not going to let me up? Okay.
summons me from my ethereal wanderings.
Muzar. What kind of beast is this? Paxel Tech. I can share my wanderings with you. But first, I seek the knowing, the truth of nature held within your ark.
You want to answer? Answer these questions true, sweet beast, so that you're... And do choose wisely. Answer. Consider that it is you who discovers the thing. The tree that offers immortality to all who eat its fruit. You could share this gift with all, but doing so may lead to war and embitterment. To the immortality of those who do not deserve it, and will only abuse eternal life. Or, you could limit immortality to the deserving, and thus, through the deserving. Do you give immortality to all, or only a chosen few? I see. 2 clans have warred for generations. Your matriarch calls for a battle of champions to bring a final end to the bloodshed, and you are chosen to fight. Your opponent is the eldest but weakest son of your enemy. He offers you no threat, and you best him easily. But you must... Do you spare the scion of your family foe, or kill him and end the war?
Fascinating.
The Krell King comes to you for a boon. A twisted fruit that will slay his enemies. By giving him this, you will end a war that has lasted many years, but you will sentence another to certain death. Do you give the king the means to kill his enemies, or do you send them away and risk war?
Now let me think. Oh, yes.
A powerful god conscripts you into their service and offers you a choice. You may rule the underworld and never return to the living, or you may serve at the god's pleasure in the mortal realm. Serve above, or rule below. What say you, sweet beast? Well done. Your vessel sinks at sea, and there is only one skiff. It cannot hold every soul aboard, and now sits dangerously low in the water. The sea becomes rough, and the skiff begins to fill. If nothing is done, it will sink before rescue arrives, and everyone on board will drown. There are a few injured souls who may not survive until rescue reaches you anyway. If you let them drown, the rest of you will likely survive. Do you throw the injured souls overboard, or risk letting the skiff sink? You have chosen your path, sweet beast. Your will is strong. The fire of the Ravager's eye glows within you. In the arc of every being, there are 2 eyes. We may see out of either, but most favor one over the other. The Ravager's eye is dynamic, driven, and endlessly hungry. Yet for all its power, its vision is clouded. The eye of the Ravager rarely sees beyond its own satiation. Like an animal chasing its tail, it knows no rest. The Doe's eye sees only what is before it. The gift of the Doe is subtle, easily missed. It is a most mysterious presence inside oneself, conferring power without force, just as the Doe itself cannot be sought, nor tracked, nor hunted. By answering true, sweet beast, you give me a wink, and now, the gifts of your dominant eye will be open to you. Would you care to hear a tale? It is about those who see as you do. I will tell you the tale of Belgov, who also saw with the Ravager's eye. Belgov lived in the era before the Root first bedeviled the Pan and nipped at their hairy hooves. Belgov was Drinkmaster of Flint, a village beyond the hill. One day, when Belgov was traveling far afield, Flint was raided by bandits. They laid waste to every soul, old and young. Belgov returned to find everyone he cared for watering the soil with their blood. Well, Belgov tapped his store of spirit, filling Growler and Jeroboam by the gaggle, and he hoofed himself to my grove. Where lies the bandit's lair? He demanded. His eye was open, and I had no reason to deceive him. At my direction, Belgov tintinabulated to their den. There, he smashed a jug on his horns and struck Flint with steel, and Belgov was reborn as a flaming figure of vengeance. He charged into the bandit's lair, hoof over hand, and in his enemy's bosom, the remaining stock of spirit took spark with explosive result. Some consider this a waste of life. For could not Belgov have traveled elsewhere and rebuilt what he had lost? But I'll tell you this. Flynn's sister village stood free from bandit attacks for many years after that day. Belgov's blaze of glory saved it. He died with the Ravager's eye open and no mercy in his heart. Terrible waste to drink, though. Before we go any further, I must ask. I sense you carrying something. Something that belonged to my sister. That ring. Why do you have it? It is my sister's ring. This can only mean one thing. You killed her. Ah, the mortal misunderstands. What you destroyed was not my sister. Not as I knew her. The Root had consumed her. She suffered in that form. You have freed her on behalf of all of my sisters. Thank you. Keep her ring and treasure it with our gratitude. Truly? Thank you, sweet beast. You will be forever honored among us. However, I cannot let you go empty-handed. You should have this. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, a new handgun. Never had that before.
You stand before Medra, spirit of the natural world, daughter of stem and stream. My sisters and I are the glorious weavers of all wild beauty. When mountain, spring, and sturdy tree trunk take your breath, sweet beast, that is us. That is our blessing. An immeasurable number. Mother stem and mother stream rely on us to sprawl and grow. Though we don't often commune with beasties such as you. Not in this age. Especially not since what happened to Keula. A tragedy, beast. Tragedy most cruel. Keula was fascinated by mortals, by your lives and stories. Unlike most of us, she made herself no secret. And you worshipped her with your short lives. Even built her a house. A temple, you called it. The Root found her there. We godlings are not easily unwoven, however. And it slew her not. But perhaps it would be better if it had. For what remains is no longer the sister I knew. But we hold happy thoughts. Regret only wastes one life with another. Is there something else we... By day, A dappled glade of emerald branch and golden leaf, carpeted by downy moss. By night? By night, sweet beast, the trees bewitch the lost and inebriated. Or so it was before this age of extermination. How I long to return to play. This age, for me, holds only decay. Very well, sweet beast. Be on your way.
A little crossbow, bow type deal. It's interesting. And gray health regeneration, that ain't bad. There's a few rings that would synergize with that pretty well.
This isn't looking good. Yeah.
Might as well rest here for a second.
Great. More bad news.
I wasn't sure if those birds actually existed or not. Apparently they do. But is this open the whole time? It just seems crazy there's not been like a dungeon or something yet. Now we got something, a little side dungeon.